Namaskar, good evening and a very warm welcome to the new edition of Times Now's Election Yatra. I'm Pratibha. We're joining you live from Karwar. Beautiful beaches all around me, very scenic, but it's a bitter battle that's playing out on the ground. You've been part of us in this journey as we go from one constituency to the other, visiting different places, speaking to the people and the candidates to find out how is the poll playing out. In this constituency, Anant Kumar Hegde has been dropped by the BJP. He's a six-time MP, very controversial. His comments have put BJP in a spot time and again. This time around, how is it playing out on the ground? We're going to be talking about that. The BJP stronghold, will it be snatched away by the Congress party or not? We're also going to be talking about the raging issues in Karnataka. What the Prime Minister has said against the Congress party, what the Congress party has responded, and of course the Prajwal Revanna video that has put the BJP and the JDS in a spot. So while the BJP has spoken about Sanathan saying that the Congress party is indulging in appeasement politics, the Congress party has time and again said that people are not talking about the key issues. The BJP is not talking about the key issues that affects the people. They're talking about price rise in petrol prices, inflation. These are the issues that the Congress party has spoken of. So let's find out what is the impact that it's going to have on the ground. Thank you for joining us. The elections have started already. Which is a party that you think has done well?
Since it's a democracy, then all the parties have to work for the nation and for the improvement of every other people, and whatever the focus about geopolitics, development is there. And BJP right now is in the game, I feel, since they have been doing very well from the past 2 decades, I believe, or 1 decade, I believe. And then going ahead, new parties are also coming in, like the AAP party, and then there is Rahul Gandhi doing his all campaigning thing and all. So I think all of them have a equal stand, equal chance, and that is what the country needs. And everyone should feel for the country and they should work for the country. I don't have any personal things that I'll support one party or not. But whoever the local leader is and whoever I know very well, and I believe that they will do good for me or for the whole society, I'll vote for him. So my vote will be for my local leader whom I trust and whom I know very well, be it whatever fields he is into, maybe he's achieved something or he's politically very stable. So that will be my take on things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the BJP says that we are working for development and we are also ensuring the cultural cultural boost for the country, whether it is Ram Mandir, tourism. But the Congress party says that the BJP is only bringing religion, bringing hatred, and they are not doing any work. They are not speaking about the real issues like inflation, price rise as well. So do you think that the party has done well?
Yes, the party has done well. If you look at the facts and the figures and the recent media interactions we had with the leaders of BJP, so they are telling all whatever things are there, like with regards to the poverty also they have reduced, and with regards to the growth rate that we have achieved very good.
It's something that's really good. I want to ask you as well, यहाँ पे in Karnataka सिद्धरामैया की गारंटी भी है, उन्होंने भी बोला है कि सिद्धरामैया गारंटी, आपको क्या लगता है मोदी गारंटी वर्सेस सिद्धरामैया गारंटी में क्या चलेगा यहाँ?
ಕನ್ನಡ ಈಗ ನಾವು ವೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮೋದಿಗೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ. ಈಗ ಮೋದಿ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಚಲೋ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಾಯ್ತು, ಈ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಮೋದಿ ನಮಗೆ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಮೋದಿ ಚಲೋ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕೋದು ಮೋದಿಗೆ.
Modi ki vote ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ? So he's saying he'll vote for Modi because he has seen the work that has been done. ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂನ್ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಅವರು ಇದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರ ಕಾಗೇರಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹೆಗಡೆ 3-4-5 ಸಲ ಬಂದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಗೇರಿ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಗೇರಿ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮುಂದೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಚಲೋ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಖುಷಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
So happy about Anant Kumar Hegde being dropped because he has not done much work. So there was an anti-incumbency factor as well that could work in fact in favor of the BJP. What about you? आपको क्या लगता है किस पार्टी ने अच्छा काम किया है?
बीजेपी बीजेपी।
तो आप जब वोट करेंगे तो यहाँ सिद्धरामैया ने भी गारंटी दिया है, वो सोच के करेंगे कि मोदी ने जो काम किया है वो देख के करेंगे?
हमारा मोदी कट्टर, मतलब उनका काम भी अच्छा किया, वो कट्टर रहेंगे हम, बीजेपी आएगा।
अच्छा, तो लेकिन कांग्रेस ने कहा है कि बीजेपी जब आती है तो फिर हेट्रेड, बहुत नफरत की पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं वो, हम मोहब्बत की पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं। आपको क्या लगता है?
हमारा ऐसा नहीं, मोहब्बत की है।
अच्छा
अच्छा है।
अच्छा, बीजेपी
बीजेपी है।
अच्छा, ऐसा क्यों? आपको क्यों पसंद है मोदी की सरकार कंटिन्यू हो?
मतलब उनका काम जो किया अच्छा है, किया सब जगह। ये जो कांग्रेस से किया, जो आपको पता ही जो वही बीजेपी आएगा मेरे तरफ से।
अभी यहाँ पे तो कांग्रेस की सरकार है, तो आप खुश हैं कांग्रेस से यहाँ पे? लोकल नहीं, क्यों?
ऐसा इतना है नहीं है,
कुछ अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है।
हम बीजेपी चाहिए हमको।
बीजेपी बीजेपी चाहिए। ओके, चलिए और बात करते हैं कुछ और लोगों से, जानते हैं कि उनको क्या लगता है। व्हाट डू यू थिंक, कौन सी पार्टी अच्छा काम कर रही है देश में?
ये कारवार में कौन सा भी पार्टी अच्छा काम कर, अच्छा नहीं।
अच्छा,
ओ
तो आप जब वोट डालेंगे क्या सोच के डालेंगे कि कारवार में एमपी ने काम नहीं किया है?
इधर क्या हमारा मोदी है ना, मोदी के बारे में हम वोट
वोट देते हैं। क्यों? मोदी ने जो काम किया है उससे खुश हैं?
खुश है, खुश है, खुश है।
यहाँ कर्नाटका में तो सिद्धरामैया की सरकार है, उन्होंने जो गारंटीज लाए, उन्होंने जो काम किया है उससे खुश हैं?
वो हमको मालूम नहीं पड़ता, हमको क्या।
अच्छा, लोकसभा जब वोट डालेंगे तो बस वी आर ओनली गोइंग टू बी थिंकिंग ऑफ द वर्क दैट हैव बीन done by the BJP and the Prime Minister, and that's all we're going to be speaking. Very quickly, I want to take the last word from you as well. Siddaramaiah guarantee versus Modi guarantee. You're saying Modi guarantee we've already seen, but Siddaramaiah guarantee has also been promised here. Grah Lakshmi scheme, there are other schemes as well that have been brought in. Do you think कि अगर आपको नहीं लगता हो लेकिन फिर भी other people it's going to make an impact?
Yeah, you're speaking about Siddaramaiah guarantee, then surely it will make an impact because people do need some income kind of management, and when they are saving a lot with the guarantees given, like for example, like if they are getting free bus travels and all them, then they are saving their money. They will use it for some other development, like maybe for education and for maybe health. So these all things are good. So Siddaramaiah guarantees are also very nice compared to what Modi guarantees are.
When it comes to Lok Sabha, you're going to vote for Modi. For that. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for speaking to us. So there you have it. We spoke to a lot of people here. Price rise in the petrol prices. These were some of the issues that the Congress party spoke about. They said that these are the real issues of the people. We're at a petrol bunk here in Karwar. You heard the voices here and what the people think. Let's hit the road, go to other venues as well and find out what people think. Who are they going to vote? Which is a party that they believe has done work for them. Let's find out. So this election, what are the key issues for the people? Is it going to be Modi guarantee versus Siddaramaiah guarantee? Is it going to be the Congress party that's going to bring a surprise, or is it going to be the BJP? These are the questions that we're looking for the answers to. We have people here joining us from the constituency. Thank you for joining us. What are the key issues here? Who do you think is doing well in the elections?
बीजेपी
BJP?
के लिए वोट करेंगे।
Have they worked here? Anant Kumar Hegde has been dropped.
हिंदी से बात।
हिंदी में बोलिए। यहाँ पे बीजेपी ने अच्छा काम किया है?
यहाँ क्या नहीं, मोदी ने किया है।
अच्छा।
हाँ, मोदी के लिए वोट देंगे।
अच्छा, तो आप जब वोट देंगे तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का नहीं सोचेंगे, देश का सोच के?
क्या सोच के करेंगे?
मोदी को वोट देंगे। तो आप खुश हैं 10 साल की सरकार से?
हाँ, खुश है, खुश है।
क्या
वर्ल्ड पूरा फेमस है, क्या चाहिए? हिंदू से है, इसलिए मोदी ही चाहिए।
अच्छा, कांग्रेस ने कहा है, राहुल गांधी भी ने कहा है कि इस बार मोदी बहुत नर्वस हो गए हैं, वो रोने वाले हैं क्योंकि बीजेपी का जो नंबर है वो घटने वाला है। आपको क्या लगता है?
वो पूरा दिखा है ना, इतना साल तक वही देखते रहे, क्या किया है? एक नाम है, क्या है? हा? अभी भी किया तो हम पूरा जाएंगे, अभी मोदी चाहिए।
अच्छा, तो राहुल एज अ प्राइम मिनिस्टर या मोदी एज अ प्राइम मिनिस्टर, आपको क्या लगता है?
मोदी रहना अच्छा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
क्योंकि अभी उसका डेवलपमेंट देखा, फिर अभी इसके अभी वर्ल्ड के साथ कंपेयर करके दिया है तो हमारा कितना नीचे आ गया। तो फिर अभी सनातन का जो है ना वो मेन है, वो आने से उनको, लेकिन हमारा बच्चों का सब भविष्य उसके ऊपर है।
अच्छा, बच्चों का भविष्य और सनातन के बारे में भी सोच रहे हैं। राम मंदिर हो गया, आप खुश हैं उससे?
हाँ, एकदम बिल्कुल खुश
है, राम मंदिर बन गया। तो आपको क्या लगता है, कांग्रेस इसके खिलाफ है या कांग्रेस आएगी तब ये रुक जाएगा? ये क्या लगता है कि मोदी ने ये काम किया है तो उसके लिए उनके लिए वोट करेंगे?
नहीं, मोदी ने किया करके करना
काम किया है। अच्छा काम किया है। अच्छा चलिए कुछ और लोगों से भी पूछते हैं कि उनको क्या लगता है। आप व्हाट डू यू थिंक, यहाँ पे कौन स्ट्रांग है, किसने अच्छा काम किया है इस कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में नहीं पूरे देश में भी? जब आप वोट डालेंगे क्या सोच के डालेंगे?
मेरे हिसाब से इधर का 5 एमएलए मिलके एक एमपी को चुनता है, तो 5 एमएलए के कांग्रेस का है, तो मेरे ख्याल से कांग्रेस का इधर चलेगा शायद।
लेकिन वोट तो आप ही डालेंगे, तो फिर आप वोट डालेंगे तो जो लोग सोचेंगे, कई बार ऐसा होता है कि असेंबली इलेक्शन में और लोकसभा इलेक्शन में अलग से वोट करते हैं। यहाँ पे आप जब वोट करते हैं क्या सोच के वोट करेंगे लोकसभा में?
लोकसभा में हम बीजेपी को वोट करेंगे। फिलहाल इधर का प्रॉब्लम ये है कि दोनों पार्टी का वो कुछ भी रहने दो, बारिश मांगता है, इतना गर्मी चल रहा है, ये मेन है इधर।
अच्छा तो फिर आपने बीजेपी ने जो काम किया है उससे खुश है?
हाँ खुश है।
अच्छा तो आपको क्या लगता है कि कांग्रेस इस बार टक्कर देगी बीजेपी को?
बहुत दे देगी,
हाँ स्ट्रांग है।
स्ट्रांग है।
ऐसे क्यों? राहुल गांधी की वजह से
नहीं है,
सारी
राहुल
पार्टी-
गांधी का वो ये नहीं। इधर का हिसाब से 4-5 एमएलए इधर का कांग्रेस है,
अच्छा
तो एक मिनिस्टर कांग्रेस का है।
नहीं, देश में क्या लगता है आपको?
देश में मोदी चलेगा।
मोदी चलेगा। अच्छा आपको क्या लगता है यू नो विच पार्टी इज गोइंग स्ट्रांग? आप जब वोट डालते हैं क्या सोच के वोट डालते हैं? नेशनल इश्यूज?
हम नेशनल और इंटरनेशनल इश्यू सोच के वोट डालते हैं। हमारे लिए नरेंद्र मोदी चाहिए, क्योंकि इंटरनेशनल लेवल में नरेंद्र मोदी का नाम है और हमारा राम मंदिर बना गया और बहुत इश्यूज था, वो सभी इश्यूज नरेंद्र मोदी ने सॉल्व किया है, फ्यूचर में भी वो सॉल्व करेगा और हम लोग नरेंद्र मोदी के हाथ बढ़ाने के लिए बीजेपी को वोट करेंगे।
अच्छा तो फिर बीजेपी ने जो काम किया उससे आप खुश हैं या ऑपोजिशन से नाराजगी है इसीलिए बीजेपी के लिए वोट करेंगे?
नहीं, अपोजिशन ने 70 साल में कुछ नहीं किया है, 10 साल में नरेंद्र मोदी ने बहुत कुछ किया है, इसलिए अपोजिशन हम हटा के हम नरेंद्र मोदी को वोट करेंगे, बीजेपी को वोट करेंगे।
अच्छा यहाँ पे सिद्धरामैया की गारंटी भी है, आपको लगता है कि वो चलेगा?
नहीं चलेगा, वो इलेक्शन तक रहेगा।
ठीक है चलिए ऐसे देखते हैं यहाँ पे भी देर आर सम मोर पीपल एज वेल हु आर हियर। लेट्स फाइंड आउट फ्रॉम देम एज वेल व्हाट दे थिंक। व्हाट डू यू थिंक? आप जब वोट डालेंगे व्हाट आर द की इश्यूज फॉर यू?
मैडम नो कमेंट, नो कमेंट।
No comments. No comments. Some don't want to say, and these are the silent voters who will also make an impact, who don't say much, but they're going to cast their vote. But here, largely, it's been a support coming in for Modi, for BJP, saying they're happy with the work that they have done. तो आपको लगता है कि opposition में कोई भी टक्कर दे पाएगा बीजेपी के लिए यहाँ पे?
नहीं, कोई भी टक्कर नहीं दे पाएगा। इस बारे में राहुल गांधी भी इधर वायनाड में हार जाता है। हाँ, ये गारंटी हार जाता है। और हमारा बेंगलुरु रूरल से डीके सुरेश भी हार जाता है कांग्रेस का।
So इस बार हार जाएंगे. The stalwarts of the Congress party are also going to lose because the people have seen the kind of work that has been done by the Prime Minister, by the BJP in 10 years. That's a word coming in. We are in Karwar. Let's find out, go around as well, speak to more people and find out what they think when they cast their vote, what are the key issues for them and which is the party that they like and they want to see coming to power. We're in the famous Karwar fish market. It's a coastal town and as expected, of course, fish, crabs and all of it lined up here. This is one of the most famous places here to buy fresh fish just off the coast. Here we have it, crabs. What is this famous fish, madam? Is it ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ಲೆಪ್ಪೆ ಲೆಪ್ಪೆ
ಲೆಪ್ಪೆ. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಹೌದು
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ?
ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ?
ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲದು ಒಂದೇ ಸೇಮ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ.
ನೀವು ವೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮತ್ತೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು ಫ್ರೀ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಗೃಹಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಂತ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಬಸ್ಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? ನೀವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗ?
ನಾವು ಹಾಕೋದು ಮೋದಿಗೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಾವು ಮೋದಿಗೆ ನಮ್ದು.
ಅವರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ अच्छा काम किया?
ಹೌದು, ಕೆಲಸ ಮೋದಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾರು ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೋದಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಪ್ಪೇ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಜನರು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮೋದಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಏನ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಏನ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? कुछ है ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ?
ನಾವು ಸಾಮಾನ್ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ತೆರಿಗೆ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ. 2,000 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಎದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ದಿನ ದಿನ ಸಾಮಾನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ದರ ಏರಿಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು? ಈ ಸೀವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿರಾಶ್ರರಾಗು ನಮ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬೇಡ. ಮೀನ್ ಕಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಾಲಿಟಿ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ, ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಕಲ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಅಂತ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಈ ಸೀವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮೀನುಗಾರರಿಗೆ.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ?
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ,
all fine over here. If we go around talking to more people as well, finding out what they think, what is the politics that's plays out, what is it that they think of when they cast their vote as well. Let's find out from a few others as well. Madam, ಇದು ಕಾರವಾರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಫಿಶ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ವೋಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ?
ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಹೌದು.
अच्छा जा रहा है?
हाँ, अच्छा जा रहा है. हाँ, अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
किस पार्टी ने अच्छा काम किया है यहाँ पे?
हमारा बीजेपी.
बीजेपी. तो आप वोट डालेंगे तो यहाँ सिद्धरामैया का गारंटी है वो सोचेंगे कि मोदी गारंटी सोचेंगे?
मोदी मोदी हमारा मोदी 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 एस मोदी. हाँ,
मोदी क्यों?
मोदी अच्छा है ना. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, मोदी अच्छा है. हमारा दुनिया बताए ना, चला अच्छा चलाए दुनिया. कांग्रेस ने दुनिया चलाए अच्छा.
अच्छा, तो आप सोचते तो सिद्धरामैया कांग्रेस की सरकार है यहाँ पे असेंबली?
हमारे पास
नहीं
नहीं नहीं नहीं पसंद आया भी नहीं, तो नहीं आया भी नहीं. मोदी मोदी फिक्स मोदी. हाँ, फिक्स मोदी.
आपको क्या लगता है यहाँ पे कौन सी पार्टी अच्छा काम कर रही है? आप वोट करेंगे तो क्या सोच के वोट करेंगे?
कौन सा पार्टी से बात करना चाहिए?
आपको कौन सी पार्टी?
मैं बीजेपी होल्डर है.
हाँ, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि बीजेपी यहाँ पे अच्छा काम कर रही है? व्हेन यू कास्ट योर वोट एज अ वोटर, आप बीजेपी से खुश हैं?
Yes, because this is my thinking. Nowadays, BJP is able this one on same position. Yes, BJP is a good candidate and Narendra Modi is good one for our country. Second one,
so Siddaramaiah guarantee?
Siddaramaiah is better, but I am actually BJP candidate. I force by BJP. I want Modi. I want Kargi.
आपको क्या लगता है?
नहीं, मैं कोई कौन सा पार्टी को वोट डालते मैं बोल नहीं सकते.
कौन सी पार्टी अच्छा काम कर रही है?
हमारा बीजेपी का हमारा MP 6 साल वो गड़े चाहे भी करे नहीं यार. मोदी देख कर वोट देने का जरूरत नहीं है ना. वो क्या मोदी देख कर मैं दिल्ली जाने का? हाँ, मैं यहाँ रहने वाला. यहाँ कौन रहती नहीं, इन्हें हमारा कष्ट सुख दे, उन्हें सुनने का. तो क्या भी करे नहीं. अभी कागे रहे, उन्हें सिरसी में सीधा पर रहेगा. यहाँ के बात करें उन्हें.
तो यहाँ के लोगों के लिए अब बीजेपी ने कुछ किया नहीं है, कैंडिडेट चेंज कर दिया, तो भी आप सोचेंगे कि इतने साल कुछ नहीं किया तो ऐसे
हाँ चेंज भी. इतना तक मोदी देकर वोट देंगे तो हमारा क्या फायदा देंगे? मोदी अच्छा है, हम मोदी देकर वोट देंगे, हमको क्या फायदा होते हैं? उन्हें देखा नहीं. अभी मैं चोरी के देने का, माँ को देखने का नहीं, ऐसा करने का नहीं. हाँ,
तो कांग्रेस यहाँ पे सरकार उनकी है, आपको लगता है सिद्धरामैया सरकार ने अच्छा काम किया है?
क्या उन्हें मेरे यहाँ मिलते हैं उनको बात करने को. काम करो करना दो तो हमको मिलते नहीं. क्या भी हमारा छोटा काम है तो करके देते हैं. उन्हें MP को हमें कहाँ दिखने को, उनका कहाँ जाने का.
Thank you. On the constituency, like we mentioned, this is the famous fish market here in Karwar. Fishing is one of the main livelihoods for the people here. So many here say that they're happy with the work that has been done. Some say that Modi might have done some work, but we want to see a change in the constituency. For 6 terms, the BJP has been in power here. Not much has changed in our own lives, and that's what we're seeking to change. On the campaign trail in the Dharwad Lok Sabha constituency, we are with Union Minister Prahlad Joshi. Today, the Prime Minister has also campaigned in the constituency. Thank you so much for joining us. Quite a hectic, busy day for you. How is the campaign going? What's the mood that you're sensing in your constituency?
Campaign is going on exceptionally well, and I'm looking at the response of the people, reaction of the people. People have almost decided to vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party. One is Prime Minister Shri Modi's leadership. People want that Modi should become the Prime Minister again third time. This is a very, very common feeling among the people. इसमें सिर्फ अमीर लोग है ऐसा नहीं है, मिडिल क्लास है ऐसा नहीं है, सब वर्ग का लोग चाहते हैं मोदी जी तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री बनना है। सेकंड पॉइंट इज, जहां तक मेरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी के बारे में, कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में जबरदस्त जनता ने मुझे 4 बार आशीर्वाद दिया है, स्पेशली इन लास्ट 10 years and more specific in last 5 years. Extraordinary work has been done as far as my constituency is concerned. And that has been properly communicated. That's one good thing our workers have done. And people are very happy. They have decided to vote. And BJP will win here in this constituency with a record margin.
Okay, you've been undefeated here. You spoke about the Modi wave, and across North Karnataka as well, the Prime Minister has also focused here. Rahul Gandhi has recently spoken about it, and he says that the Prime Minister is very nervous and he will be crying very soon. You can expect the Prime Minister to shed tears very soon.
I don't take words of or statement of Mr. Rahul Gandhi very seriously. And who is frustrated and what they are talking, we all know that. The people, they are promising so much, and how much seats they are contesting, some 230 seats. And they are telling we will give, so चंद्रमा से लेके सब दे देंगे ऐसे आश्वस्त कर रहे हैं. So Rahul Gandhi need not be taken seriously. Prime Minister, today also I met him. Few days back also I had met him. He is cheerful, confident, and today I was in Shirasi. You can see his speech in Shirasi and response of the people, and overcrowded. And that was the biggest ground available in Shirasi. And that our local people selected it. But ultimately it was overcrowded. In such a hot sun, इतना धूप में, इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में लोग, वो भी शिरसी जैसा एक स्मॉल टाउन में, तो इतनी बड़ी मात्रा में लोग आए, और पीएम कितना चेयरफुल था. एंड पीएम को तो मैंने पूछा इतना गर्मी है, अब तो इतना प्रसन्न है, तो पीएम बोला लोग इतना प्यार दे रहे हैं.
Okay. You know, today there's a Ram Leher across the country. That's something that was denied by the Congress. But, you know, in Hubballi, you started off uprising, so to speak, here in Hubballi, because in the south, that was the Ayodhya moment, what happened with the Eidgah. Is that the emotion that still continues in Hubballi as well? Because that goodwill that people that still speak of, that it was a change in politics of appeasement of the Congress party and the rising of the BJP. How do you look back?
Many people remember that, but I don't think that is the issue now. Because Congress party, as usual, they were in they were doing appeasement at that time also, and now also. At that time also, Congress party, the local police suggested that we should write the national flag in Idgah Maidan because it is a public ground. But Congress government felt that Muslims will be offended. And that's why ultimately they denied the permission which was given earlier. So then I led the agitation for almost nearly 4 years. Many a times I was taken to police station, beaten up, sent to judicial custody. But we continuously followed it up, and ultimately we were successful. And after that, Supreme Court has also ruled that it is a public property. So Congress party, it was the height of appeasement at that time.
So do you see a change in the BJP then and now, and Congress then and now?
BJP has grown up, and BJP is reaching all sections of the people. And pan-India BJP is there, and we are able to reach the people. And people want that BJP should come. At that time it was not the situation, and today people are rejecting Congress because of its appeasement policy and leaderless party, and the party which always keep the people in dark.
Okay. You mentioned that there's not much change here, but for the BJP here, there's been a big wave always, a saffron wave here in the Dharwad Lok Sabha constituency. But now recently, Dingaleshwara Swamiji has spoken about Lingayats have been a vote bank for the BJP. He says that BJP has betrayed Lingayats. He in fact also asked for you to be dropped as a candidate here. Do you think that's going to affect your prospects here?
No, it is, I don't want to react anything on that, but I can only say people are with us. Even in the recent past where the 10 months back where elections were held for the assembly. At least in this constituency we were leading.
Okay, so is this battle between Modi's guarantees versus Siddaramaia's guarantee?
Siddaramaia's guarantees are only temporary for vote bank. And what Siddaramaiah has done, he is giving 2,000 rupees and free bus. As far as 2,000 rupees is concerned, he has hiked the price of this bond paper from 20, where there was need of 20 rupees bond paper, now they have to purchase 100 rupees. Where it was 100 rupees was needed, it is done 500 rupees. And in sub-register office, the registration charges have been increased. Electricity tariffs have been increased. And this for the property extract. Property extract, the charges was 10 rupees. Now it has been made 20 rupees. The milk producer are given 4 rupees subsidy as one of the, what do you call, their to make up the their either loss or make the profit more. And also without they have completely stopped that and increased the price of the milk to the general public. And for the transformer, either to replace or to put the new transformer, farmer was to pay 10,000 rupees. Now it is 2 lakh rupees. All together, the Siddaramaiah is collecting on an average, if you calculate, more than 10,000 rupees and giving 2,000 rupees. This is what Mr. Siddaramaiah. Whereas Modi's idea, if you see, as far as if we can compare his Prime Minister Modi's scheme of electricity tariff, we are giving Surya Ghar, so which is sustainable, and it is sustainable for a long time. So they will produce electricity on their rooftop, and whatever the excess they get, they will supply to the grid, and remaining they will use it. And if it is more than excess, they will get the money, and at least bill will be zeroed. This is a sustainable model.
Okay, so Siddaramaiah guarantee is not sustainable, you say. But you mentioned about how the BJP has changed. It has become a party for all, you mentioned. But in the Prime Minister's campaign, he has spoken about Muslim quota. He has said, reservations being given to people with many children. Such comments, do you think that it works against the BJP for a party that says Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas?
We want to say appeasement to none, justice to all. This is what Prime Minister. Prime Minister has not spoken about anything about the Muslim. See, why? See, in our constitution it says, on the basis of religion, there should not be reservation. But now you are totally, all Muslims are OBC. How can he do it? Ultimately, is it not a loss to the other real OBC people? Is it not loss? This is what PM is raising. And how they behaved as far as Neha Hiremat murders issue. So casual. The father himself is telling she was forced to convert. Since she denied, then she was murdered. This is what father has said. I have not said it. You might have seen it. And Siddaramaiah's reaction was so casual. How can you expect this? So PM has said, whatever constitution mandates, that we have to do. And how can you say, and what they have written to National OBC Commission? It is neither religion nor a caste, Muslim. How can you write this foolish letter?
But they say that when the BJP was power, they didn't do anything about it. The Bombay government, in fact, took it to court. It didn't stand in court. So why bring it up now?
No. Now, question is, it was not for entire Muslim even at that time. Now these people have written. It was for some caste. That is only I am talking about. Siddaramaiah is talking about 4%. I am not talking about 4%. I am telling whatever the reservation entire OBC gets, in that Siddaramaiah is making to, he is joining all entire Muslim caste in that.
So, but it was there for the last 3 decades.
No, it was not. It was not there. It was 4% was exclusively for different for some of the castes in the Muslim. Now he is trying to make entire Muslim as OBC.
Okay. You mentioned the Neha Hiremat case as well. The Congress party says that it's just a murder case, but the BJP is politicizing the issue and they're making it communal because they're nervous that they're losing elections. Yet again, one murder being turned communal by BJP.
No. What do they mean by communal? The day one itself, if Siddaramaiah would have said that I am very, very sensitive and whatever the father has alleged, it is a very serious case. Because the day one father told to me, he is a Congress corporator, he told me, my party will not get me justice, my government will not get me justice, you try to do something. Then we said, what happened? He, in front of all the media, he said, she was forced to convert. Then we said, you look into it even in the angle of the love jihad. Siddaramaiah could have said, I will hand over it to some independent police agency. And also, the day one after the murder took place, after looking at the heinous crime and the way in which barbaric act, and when I see the dead body, I was not able to see it. I on the same point and at the same time I said, you please hand over it to create a special court, fast track court, then you handle the situation. And he said, nothing doing. That is a personal, it is just a murder.
Why was there a hesitation from the Siddaramaiah government, you think?
Because of the vote bank politics. They never wanted to say that this is a love jihad, whatever he was telling about conversion, all these things when the father said, they were not able to digest it. Because even when Rameshwaram Cafe blast took place, what they said? Cylinder blast. So they wanted to cover it. If NIA would have not taken, then what would have happened? They would have hushed up the case. But NIA took place. NIA took the case. Then we could able to catch them. Otherwise, what would happen? They would have felt, encouraged and done so many things.
Okay, so very quickly I want to ask you, the Congress party also says that, you'd speak about Neha Hiremat, but what about the Prajwal Revanna case? In that you don't say anything. Why is that?
No, let them take act. They are in power. We have never prevented them. Let them do it. Who has prevented them? If he has done a mistake, if he has done a crime, then he should face it. I have not said, and our party has not said that there should not be inquiry. We are very sensitive on that case.
Okay, and Kumaraswamy had made some personal comments against you previously. Now you're in alliance with the JDS. Is everything well with the JDS now?
It is perfectly well, and sometimes in politics it happens. Many people criticize us and we criticize them, but when situation changes and we try to understand each other, then situation will be different.
Okay, lastly, what is the number that you want to put for the BJP in Karnataka and overall in the country?
Overall in the country, BJP alone 370, okay, and NDA 400 plus. And as far as Karnataka is concerned, last time we had 126, including Sumalata, for whom we had supported. And this year it will be 28 out of 28.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So Prahlad Joshi, the Union Minister, confident that the BJP is going to win from all the seats and it's going to be an easy victory for the BJP here, saying that the Congress guarantees are going to be no match for the Modi guarantees that the BJP has promised. So political face-off has broken out over Prajwal Revanna, the JDS MP and the current NDA candidate from the Hassan constituency, being involved in a sex scandal. Several videos have allegedly been released which have Prajwal Revanna in them, and the Congress party says that the BJP should answer because they are in an alliance, saying the JDS is also answerable. Now an SIT has also been formed in this regard. There's trouble brewing for the JDS MP. Amid all of this, the allegations and the investigations that are ongoing on the case, Prajwal Revanna himself has left for Germany. This has led to a bigger political controversy. The Congress party has upped the ante and there are protests taking place across Karnataka demanding action against Prajwal Revanna.
Congress party workers led by Congress leader Alka Lamba have come down to the Congress office now to stage a protest against Hassan's Lok Sabha candidate from the NDA alliance, Prajwal Revanna. Remember, for the past 3 days now, there have been tapes of Prajwal Revanna that have been going viral, that haven't gone down well for the NDA alliance. Questions are being raised about, despite the BJP's, in fact, senior leadership knowing about these tapes, how was it that he was allowed to contest? Of course, we're seeing the opposition now upping the ante over here in the state of Karnataka. The government has formed an SIT right now to probe this matter, but the fact, of course, remains right now about how things are going to go forward. We'll try and get a word here from Alka Lamba. Ma'am, if I can ask you, ma'am, it's done very quickly, if I can ask you right now, as to how you're viewing the SIT that's been formed. Ma'am, the SIT has been formed over here. The SIT has been formed right now. The Karnataka government says they're going to probe the matter seriously. How are you viewing this?
सर, हमें पूरी उम्मीद है एसआईटी का गठन के बाद सरकार इसे हल्के में नहीं लेगी, लेकिन समस्या ये है कि अपराधी जो है प्रज्वल, जो सांसद है, बीजेपी जीडीएस का हासन से कैंडिडेट है, वो देश छोड़कर भाग गया है। उसे देश छोड़कर भागने में भाजपा की सरकार ने मदद की है। हम भाजपा की सरकार को कहना चाहते हैं, विदेश मंत्री को जर्मनी की सरकार से तुरंत बात करें और उन्हें वहां से जर्मनी से डिपोर्ट करके कर्नाटका की सरकार को सौंपें।
Now, the JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy has broken his silence on the entire controversy. He says that the guilty should be punished, but he also goes on to say that the family's name should not be dragged into this controversy. In fact, he also questioned the timing of the incident, questioning why was this video, several videos in these allegations made just ahead of the elections.
For that reason, before going for the poll, 3 days before, they decided to circulate some pen drives about Prajwal Revanna. They think that by circulating those, that is fake or genuine, I don't know. After this SIT formation from the government, they have the responsibility by the SIT to bring real facts. That is left to them. They tried to malign him and the Devegowda and our family. They wanted to destroy our image. For that reason, they misused the power of the government. One of the minister, particularly that senior minister, he is in the background, I know, with some BJP friends from Hassan. All those things we know that. Let us see inquiry after the result from the SIT. Then what is the real fact we can discuss. But it will not affect on the election.
Now, the India bloc has escalated its attack on the BJP as well as the JDS, saying that the JDS is answerable for the allegations against Prajwal Revanna. He is a sitting MP. He is from the JDS first family. In fact, the India alliance has also questioned the BJP, saying they're in an alliance with the JDS. There's a stoic silence from them, saying why is it that Prajwal Revanna was made an NDA candidate when there were these grave allegations against him. So there have been protests, Congress party taking it beyond that, saying the BJP has spoken about women's safety and whatnot, then why not speak up on this grave issue as well?
ನನ್ನ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗೇನಿದ್ರು ಈಗ ತನಿಖಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು. ನಂದು ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ? ಅಶೋಕನ್ ನುಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ವಿಜೇಂದ್ರ ನುಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನುಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಅವ್ರ ಕುಟುಂಬದ್ದು ಅವ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಟಿದು ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ NDA? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ BJP ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್.
So in Karnataka, the BJP in 2019 had won 25 out of the 28 Lok Sabha seats. This time around, is it going to work against the BJP? Now the Congress government is in power. How is that going to play out? The Siddaramaiah guarantees have been brought in. Will that make an impact or not? We're going to be talking about all of that and the raging controversy as well that has broken out with the Prajwal Revanna video coming out. The Congress party is saying that the BJP speaks about women's safety, takes up issues of women empowerment, and they accuse the Congress party. But when it comes to their own alliance partners, they're not doing much about it. To speak to us, joining us is Nagaraj Nayak, spokesperson of the BJP and advocate, and Manoj Bhatt, BJP leader. Thank you for joining us. Just to get a BJP perspective on things, I want to ask you, how is the campaign going? What do you think in this constituency and overall in Karnataka? How do you think it's going?
This constituency is called as Uttar Kannada Lok Sabha constituency. People are very intelligent people, educated. So in that circumstances, recently, yesterday, Modi ji came to our district. So definitely, from many years, we are winning this seat, and definitely we are going to win the Uttar Kannada constituency.
Okay, so you're confident of winning, but you know, one of the issues that you have spoken of, the BJP has spoken of, is the Neha Hiremat issue, something that the Prime Minister also spoke of. So when the BJP speaks about such issues, and on the other hand, you have a case like the Prajwal Revanna video, has that put the BJP on the back foot?
Of course, some cases registered against Prajwal Revanna. I'm not supporting Prajwal Revanna at this stage, and I'm not. I don't want to express anything on behalf of the case or against the case, because recently government has referred the matter to SIT, I think, and the investigation is still pending. When the investigation is still pending at this stage, they have not submitted any preliminary report also. So in that circumstance, it is not advisable to discuss on that issue. But if at all the incident is really happened, if at all the Prajwal Revanna has really committed such offence, definitely it is bad in the eye of law.
Okay, it's, you know, the case is still ongoing, you're right, but so was the case with Neha Hiremat, and that's a question that I want to ask you as well, because if the Congress hits back and they're saying the same thing, that the Neha Hiremat case as well, the case was ongoing, why did the BJP pick it up? Why this selective outrage when it comes to a few issues?
No, we cannot compare Neha Hiremat case with the Prajwal Revanna's case. In Neha Hiremat case, we have witnessed the incident through the CCTV. CCTV footages are there, and CCTV footages clearly says that Neha Hiremat was brutally assaulted, brutally murdered by this accuser. So in that circumstances, there are so many eyewitnesses are there, CCTV footages are there, and in layman can say that this incident is committed by so and so person. Okay. So we heavily condemn this incident because.
No, but if you say that, you know, there's a CCTV footage in Prajwal Revanna's case as well, we've seen a lot of videos. तो आपको लगता है कि वो BJP के लिए भी embarrassment हो गया है because they are now in an alliance with the JDS?
हाँ, JDS तो हमारे साथ है, लेकिन रेवन्ना का केस है ना, अभी तो क्लियर नहीं है, वीडियो सब आया हुआ है, लेकिन वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन होने के बाद मालूम पड़ेगा, उससे पहले हम कुछ नहीं बोल सकते. उसका
नेहा हिरेमठ के केस में क्यों नहीं रुका इन्वेस्टिगेशन एंड होने के लिए?
नहीं, वो तो उनका तो डायरेक्ट वीडियो लाइव हुआ है, वो क्या हुआ है, मर्डर हुआ है. इसका ये अलग बात है, वो अलग बात है, दोनों एक साथ में ले नहीं सकते आप. वो लेडीज का, दोनों लेडीज का केस है तो उनका अलग बात है, उधर मर्डर हुआ है, इधर केस हुआ है करके हमको आया, तो न्यूज आया हुआ है, लेकिन क्लियरेंस कुछ नहीं है, देखेंगे बाद में.
Okay, it's same with, you know, the Congress also saying that even if you speak of murder, they have brought out the incidents that have taken place in other states, saying in BJP ruled states also murders are happening. Why do you bring a communal angle to it? Why do you say the accused is from this community? You're injecting communal politics into this because the BJP is nervous.
No, we are not bringing any communal issues here, but the thing is here in this case is how brutally he killed her. Because he killed in the open place and the complete lawlessness there. Where the law ends, there the tyranny begins. So, and moreover, one more thing I want to tell you, we cannot compare the Neha incident with the Prajwal Revanna case. Of course, in both the cases, the allegation is there, some footages are there. But in Neha Hiremat case, the footages is open to the public. But wherein in a Revanna's case, those videos are still with the police.
Okay, so you're saying it's a murder case as well, so it's completely different from something else. Right. Okay, I want want to ask you, in this constituency, let's speak about the Uttar Kannada district as well. We see beautiful beaches here. It has several ports, but many also believe it has not lived up to the potential. It has been a stronghold of the BJP. 6 terms by Anant Kumar Hegde. He has been dropped. He made several controversial statements as well. Is it because of anti-incumbency? Is it because of his controversial statements? What is the sense that you're getting on ground? Because the BJP has been in power, but there does not seem to be as much development as this district could have used.
No, BJP is the biggest political party in the world. So many aspirants are there, and this time the BJP party has given the seat to Vishweshwar Hegde Kageri. He is also good. So our party has given 6-time opportunity. Of course, it is a 7-time opportunity to our Anant Kumar Hegde. This time we have given it to Vishweshwar Hegde Kageri. And so far as the development and other aspect is concerned, the local issues, it should be developed by the state government only. So the Congress has ruled this area from many years. In that circumstance, it is the duty of the Congress government. It was the duty of the Congress government to develop that. And central government is also investing a huge fund here, and we are also taking care of this district.
Okay, I want to ask. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the Times Now's Election Yatra. And of course, we're also bidding adieu to Karnataka from Karwar, the Uttar Kannada district, the constituency. We are now headed towards Maharashtra. The politics there from 2019, it has seen a sea of a change. The Shiv Sena is now fractured, so is the NCP. What does it mean for the BJP in Maharashtra? What about the Congress party? A lot to talk about. Tomorrow's edition of Times Now's Election Yatra is going to be in Maharashtra. We hope you're joining us on this journey with us as we see you in the constituency of Ratnagiri. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.